He's our Indian national and international hero who is right here. He's a legend, and the legend is here, and he's trying to help us out. We are indeed extremely blessed. Thank you so much, Veer.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
That's humbly we bow to you, and we are
No.
graciously asking you to give your energy here for us. Now, Arha is our tree. Now, Arha means Shiva. Now, it's the Shiva consciousness that we want to bring. Now, what Arha means is basically dissolving all your negativity inside and bringing positivity. We all always think that healing happens through medicine. Healing never happens through medicine because medicine never helped anybody. I will tell you what happens. We decide to get well. Viru said, I want to get well. Now, I want to get well is the mantra. So, you are ready to do something to get well and not depend on the medicine. The medicine cannot think. It cannot even do anything to you. Like if there are two people taking the same medicine, the medicine cannot think that for person A I will work like this, for person B I will work like this. Medicine just does its small job. When we decide that we have to get well, the medicine becomes a catalyst for us to go to the next level. Mostly, the most important thing that we need to understand is our consciousness to be happy inside. We have to bring an element of happiness and peace. None of us are having it today. I'm requesting that this has to go to the common public, that please start bringing a happiness quotient inside you. Nobody ever felt sick when they became happy. Even when you have a headache, when your best friend comes to your house, the headache vanishes. Your body aches vanish when you have a good function in the house. So there is an element of happiness that is there. Happiness destroys sickness. So this is what I want to tell all you people, and which you need to tell the world. Please don't depend on medicine. Depend on your happiness quotient. That is underlying, that is our own strength. Today, Arha, I come from the ancient school of Tantra Shastra, Yoga and Ayurveda. My guru trained me for 4.5 years in a Gurukulam in Kerala. I am bringing that knowledge, and there is Dr. Rushali. Dr. Rushali is an MD in Kaya Chikitsa. Kaya Chikitsa is internal medicine. Now, through what I am doing is my knowledge is being put onto our Panchakarma center, where people can experience healing through Kaya Chikitsa. So what is happening here is that people understand that they come here for healing, they don't come here for medicine. We're making it extremely clear. So Arha gives a lot of psychological counseling, it gives emotional counseling, it empowers people to get well from inside, and then home remedies are given as a tool for people to understand that they're consuming. It is sometimes it's a placebo, sometimes it actually works. It all depends on how you take it. But people have to be empowered to get well. That's what we do. We spend lots of time with them. We have lots of time for people who come to us. We don't do consultation in a way that you come and you run away. People come to us, they are ready to surrender to us. We are ready to surrender to them. We are ready to invest our time in them. They want to get well. I do not prescribe medicines. I prescribe only home remedies. Dr. Rishali, she prescribes home medicines, she prescribes treatments. We need to understand that there is a combination between life and healing. There is in all of us, health and illness go together. We have to understand that we can fall sick. Falling sick is not bad. Falling sick will naturally happen. Healing also naturally happens. So please understand that we should be ready for both. If you are falling sick, you know there is a way to get well, but you need to be ready to get well. Let's work for that.
I think my mom having arthritis for long time, migraine, cervical, everything. When doctor met my mom, and he told me one thing, that you just keep reminding her she is not sick. And I was just telling my mother and telling my brother, sisters, just whenever we meet, whenever we chat with my mother, just tell her that you are not sick. So she was having injections for last 6-7 years. Now doctor asked me to stop that, and she is coming to his center, spend at least 10 days here, and you will see, and I will also see that she will get a lot of changes in her body and mindset, because it's difficult for old people to understand that Ayurveda is work for them. They think that only allopathy can work for them. So that's why I'm bringing my mother here. So she will spend 10 days and she will get benefit.
Just one last question for you.
Yeah.
What would you like to tell the Indian people? Because Ayurveda is something that has been in India for so many centuries. So one takeaway from you for Ayurveda.
I think so many people are using Ayurveda. I met a lot of my friends who was seeing Dr. Ravi, and they told them that for last 10 years they are not taking any allopathy for anything. So they are taking home remedies and the medicines which doctor provides them. So, and they're okay. They are lawyers. They are judges. It's not that they are small people or they are, but if they can do that, why not the common man?
सर देखा जाए तो इंडिया फर्स्ट मैच जीत चुकी है.
अरे क्रिकेट के लिए नहीं आए इधर, जिस काम के लिए आए हैं वो है.
There are 297 pranayamas in the Pranayama Sutra. Sutra is basically writings which go on, which explain a philosophy. Now I have been blessed to teach all of them. People know only 2-3 pranayams. In fact, Kapalabhati is called a pranayam. Kapalabhati is a kriya, it's not a pranayam. So we here in this clinic, we empower people through pranayams, we empower people through kriya, we empower people through marma chikitsa, which is a forgotten art. Marma chikitsa heals very, very fast. We use prana vidya. People are understanding what is pranic healing. We have something which is way beyond that, which is there in our own Vedas. It is called Prana Vidya. In fact, I have 2-3 very close friends of mine who were traveling in the flight, and they had a problem. Just before they got in, they were miles away. I could treat them right there. They are here. If you want, you can ask them. So I could use my own energy to treat them when they were not even in front of me. So we go beyond time and space, and we are ready to heal. This is our ancient knowledge. We are wanting to pass this knowledge to everybody. This knowledge is not ours. This knowledge is given by our rishis. We want to give this to people. We want to pass it on. It is our Indian science. We need to be proud of it. We all need to use it. We all need to benefit by it. We all need to be happy with it. I am actually pleading for everybody to please come. We are not here to make money. We will go away. In 20 years, we will vanish. This country, our motherland, has to survive. We all have to be happy. We should be able to tell our own children that we have a science called Ayurveda, which is powerful. We are passionate to help. We want you people to come.
Ayurveda is survived for past 3,000 years. Now the science, which is already proven for so many years, just cannot go wrong. Here also we are doing a lot of Panchakarma therapies, which are around 17 to 18 type of therapies in classical text. And only through Nadi Pariksha we can decide that which treatment is required. In other places what happens that people just come and they do therapy without consulting doctor, without consulting a qualified person, and they just go ahead. Here it is not like that. There's a lot of personal attention given, and we are always here and always keep taking feedback from the patient that how are they. If there are any changes to be done, we immediately do it.
We have a process called Nadi Pariksha. We practice a Nadi Pariksha called Ravana Nadi. Ravana was a sage in 1560 BC who wrote the Ravana Sanhita. So through Nadi Pariksha, everything is understood. We don't want modern reports. Modern reports are just numbers.
We actually tell patient not to bring any kind of reports.
We tell people what is happening in their mind, what are the predominant emotions, what are they thinking.
Doctor checked my nadis because हम लोगों ने पुराने टाइम में सुना था कि वैद्य आते हैं नाड़ी चेक करके दवाइयाँ देते हैं या ट्रीटमेंट बताते हैं, तो वो अब दोबारा से शायद मुझे पहली बार एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है. मेरी नाड़ी चेक करके मुझे पता चला मेरे बैक में प्रॉब्लम नहीं, क्योंकि किडनी में थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है जिसकी वजह से बैक में प्रॉब्लम आती है. तो लास्ट 1.5 वीक से मैं ट्रैवल भी कर रहा हूँ, सब कुछ कर रहा हूँ, बट माई बैक इज़ ओके. थैंक यू डॉक्टर.
I would.
He'll tell you better things to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.